first frame in, and then first frame of black at the end after we jump to our deaths. Part-time 20 minutes, that's cute. So, don't have to be in too much of a rush here at the beginning. Got a bit of a time until you have to worry about this. Don't hold X too early here. When you see the objective marker perk up, that's when you can start holding. If you hold too early, then the game just doesn't recognize it, and you gotta press it again. So 343 has been known for not making the best Halo games, both in story and gameplay. They'll enjoy the gameplay of this game. What they do make, however, like Bethesda, are great speedrunning games. Halo 4 and Halo 5 are great speedruns. So, and a great example is this mission here. The two objective markers are going to appear left and right of screen, like that. You're meant to go to those two towers, go on gondola rides, fight a bunch of enemies, basically auto-scroller shit. This would be the longest mission in the speedrun if we didn't have this trick. It'd be at least 15 minutes just because auto-scroller. However, 343 has left a massive hole in this last building for us, so we don't have to go to the other two buildings to open this one up. So, just lower yourself so that you come through this massive hole here. Start raising up. Come over to the right, at the door. Hop out. Jetpack through this hole. It can be a bit of a tight fit, so you might need to have some practice with it. And then just run up here. Wait for it to load. Jump up into this. As you start getting towards the top, start meleeing to delay the checkpoint. And you want to find your lineup. The lineup I do here today may not work for you. So experiment with this, look at some other videos of Shutdown maybe. But on 360 this is very easy, MCC is difficult. So what I like to do, you can also watch this in Hobo's current full game record. You stand here, and then, oops, zoom in, so that, I don't know how easy it is to tell, but in the background there, where my reticle is, you got a lighter piece of this wall. Like you got complete darkness to the left of it, and there's a little bit of darkness to the right of it. But yeah, so if you can see where my reticle is, the up and down is kind of in line with it now. I like to aim at that, and then we're going to sprint, jump. No, sorry, no jumping. Do not jump. Don't jump. Sprint and then jetpack when we get around there, and just hold on to it until we get hit. Then let go. You should get bounced onto the wall. After you bounce off of it, get back a little so that you hit that wall over there. Then jetpack so that you land all the way at the end. I'm going to try and get this. It is difficult on MCC. So get launched. Jetpack over here. Hit this wall. Jetpack. So this lineup is beautifully consistent. It is just amazing for me. But then, like, you may try it and have a lot of difficulty with it because that's just what Shutdown likes to do. I've gone through about 6-7 different lineups. But this one has been really good for me. So yeah. Come over here, meleeing to delay the checkpoint. Left foot, standing in the middle of this thing. Then lining up here, running, jetpacking off of this. So it's simple yet difficult. This may require a fair bit of practice. And this stops us from having to fight hunters, so that may not work. Okay, it worked. It was a bit slower, but it worked. Okay, so if you get over to here, and there are elites and grunts here, revert, because you haven't gone high enough with the launch to get over the load zone that appears there. You can't really see it, but there's an invisible load zone there, so you need to be high enough so that you don't spawn shit here. And once you've done that, the rest of the level is pretty easy. Just jump up here. Grab the plasma grenade, switch to it. As you come to the Banshee, chuck a grenade on it. Make sure it's the sticky grenade. Fly the Banshee to this door. Make sure you get out so that it actually triggers the door to open. Hop back in the Banshee. Fly it up here and then hop out. Make sure you don't get squashed by it. Sprint to the end. Put Cortana in the console. And that's the level. Just wait for her to talk for a while. You can check out her ass if you want to. I know Hobo likes to do that. Just wait for Cortana to finish her PMSing and yeah. Then jump to our deaths.
They're leaving.
I'm sorry, I don't know what.
Just come over to the right now.
Them to get to the Didact ship.
I wonder if you can actually do the left. Probably. We come over to the right and then we're just gonna jump over the edge there.
There are several liches moving in formation towards the Didact ship. We're only going to have one shot at this.
They're just moving as soon as you can. Sprint, jump, you'll make it over. And then once it hits black, that's the end of the level. So from the longest mission to the shortest. Thanks to that little hole in the geometry. And that it's all already loaded.